playing. Yeah, coming up next to the mic, this brother came all the way from Philly. Beat me in my head. This brother came all the way from Philly, and he wanted to make sure that he had this so he could be able to do his thing. He's been saying to me all night, I don't know if I want to do this piece. You know, his kids here, his parents, his blah, blah, blah. He wrote this piece on Facebook. I think it's hot. I personally think so. Storytellers. I want him to tell a story. So y'all listen closely to the one and only Terrell. Bring it up here, my brother.
I wrote this poem, right? And sorry, can you hear me? Yeah. The last time I was here, Raven didn't adjust this thing.
Oh, would you like me to adjust it? You know how to do it? Don't hurt yourself now.
All right, so I was watching some movies. You know, when people watch movies to get your mind thinking about stuff. I watched this movie called Outrage, which was very interesting. It was a documentary. And then I watched this movie called Angels in America, which was even more interesting. A lot of great actors in it. And I wrote this poem called American Blacklist. You can count us out, down for lack of a better word. Trying to stifle us will only make it worse. It is time to move past personal convictions and open up to universal depictions of what we could accomplish, not being on the American blacklist. You can shut us in and out of your lives as if we don't share the same ultimate goals. We will not be creatures of televised mind control. Instead, we shall pave the way. Angelic ejaculation of the imagination. We want to share the shade, bathe in the clean waters of purity, and sip from the hands of moral beliefs. Yet you would rather damn us, remedy banishment unto the untold, carrying the besotted spirits of rotted love they no longer want from us, and I want to say we no longer want from you. But the honesty of truth dims through, and we cannot carry on in the ways that we do. I mean, we have been maliciously attacked on physical, mental, and spiritual fronts, from the Catholic Church to the White House. They would rather deny what we really want: outside bathroom stalls. Outside bathroom stalls. National attention in the newspapers call the scoop, the gossip on a congressman's vest, fertilized by the ones he so-called detests. This can only set us back in digestion, never to feel the warm hand of the world's affection, and that's what we yearn for. Under rocks of lies and deception lives a man and a man, or a woman and a woman, maybe a transgender boy and or girl, who seek the same civility known to the rest of the world, who seek their own ways of living, not above the laws, but of the laws, as regular Americans are granted. Still, how can we expect from the expected the unexpected? They gave warning, yet it was clearly rejected. Stay in the closet, keep your homosexuality sheep. Do not rely on the belly of the beast, for he be not impressed by the fickle attempts of the press. They can have their cousins and young girls incest, yet label us pedophiliac or demonize us while standing on our neighbors' backs of ignorance and injustice. Seam lines busted, overflow of the titty. I think you should adjust it. We have asked for too long while you sit in bathhouses under loose sarongs, inviting strangers to the telly for just a bit of discretion, still under the guidelines of injudiciousness. You respect this. America represents this. Take heed to Iraq, Afghanistan, and or Japan. They have weapons of mass destruction. Leave us for the frustrations of the internal affairs, for we as a people can only reap despair. We as a people can only not care. We as a people can only stand still, especially when our leaders are too busy fornicating on top of Capitol Hill. One nation at a time. America has always been his illicit concubine, but she said to me, reading off the doctrine held in the hands of the Statue of Liberty, give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to be free, the wretched refine of your teeming shore. Send them, the homeless, tempest toast to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. In this alone, my promise of freedom was to be assured. Alas, It wasn't. Along with so many others, you've hidden us away like forbidden lovers, dressed in the backseats of Chevys under the belts of Republicans. And we speak not on the side of your intelligence, but in the lights of your soul, bedridden by churches and masses, while acting out as outstanding Americans after the blood has spilled from chalice to chalice, dripping malicious childishness, learned behaviors, evil saviors, too busy trying to preserve your constitutional standings as we lean cliff high, martyrs for the American lie. We have been falling for way too long. And in the recent 2 decades, too many of us have fallen too fast to disease and hate. My hands are full of blood. Have you looked at yours? We are breathing in these drugs, yet you still lock us away behind closed doors. And this is the American way, to hide the problem until it becomes serious enough to eradicate. Russian roulette and trigger happy hand puppets. That's what they've become, a joke to the world, just a joke that happens to have some really big guns. You count us out, down for a lack of a better word. Trying to stifle us will only make it worse. It is time to move past personal convictions and open up to universal depictions of what we could accomplish, not being on the American blacklist. Thank you, my name is